What's up, KFG crew and KFG Kings? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll give you guys my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. When I premiere a brand new video, go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's get started on AEW Dynamite review and highlights. I must say, AEW Dynamite was a good show. I don't care what nobody says. AEW Dynamite was a good show. It says first night of the Fire Fest special featured a three-way AEW World Tag Team Championship match. Plus, Warlow defends the TNT Championship against Orange Cassidy in an interim World Champion. John Moxley will face Konosuke Takeshita. All right, so we get first match card number one: AEW TNT Championship, Warlow versus Orange Cassidy. This match was pretty good for what it was. Before the match, Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor says they got manager license because Waller is a monster, they had to cheat to help Cassie win. Once the bell rings, Cassie tries to draw power from his pockets, but Waller whips them out. Freshly squeezed puts the champion strap back up, and he fixed at the powerhouse. Cassidy escapes a powerbomb attempt, but showcases athleticism. Barrett, Beretta gets on the apron and distracts the referee. Taylor slides a chainsaw into the ring, but the referee catches him. Hey, eject the duo from ringside. Cassidy kicks Warlow as only he can. He sends Warlow to the outside and dives onto him. Cassidy tries to slam Warlow into the ring post, but the champion counters. Warlow pulls Don Hansen out of under the ring as he was trying to help Cassidy. The challenger blasts Warlow with an orange punch. Back in the ring, Warlow dumps Cassidy with belly to belly suplex. He throws Cassidy again and takes control of the match. Freshly squeezed rolls out of the ring, trying to evade Warlow. The champion hits a stalling vertical suplex and sends Cassidy crushing into the corner. Cassidy rallies with a burst of offense and hits a chop block. He goes for the beach break, but he can't lift the big man. Cassidy counters a powerbomb into a DDT and hits another DDT. Warlow hits the F10 for a 2 count. Cassidy reverses a powerbomb into a hurricanrana and dives onto him outside the ring. He shoves the champion to the ring post. Cassidy hits a stone dog millionaire, the orange punch, and the beach break for a near fall. Warlow counters an orange punch into a powerbomb for the win. The winner and still your TNT champion, Warlow. That was a pretty good match, pretty good for what it was. It says after the match, Warlow picks Cassidy up and offers a fist bump, which Cassidy accepts. The show plays a video package of successful defense of the AEW All Atlantic Championship against Shota Emo. All right, let's move on. In-ring segment, Chris Jericho. Jericho comes to the ring by himself. He says he doesn't stand there as Chris Jericho, the sports entertainer, or Chris Jericho, the wizard. He says he's there as Chris Jericho, living legend, and Eddie Kingston superior. Jericho calls Eddie Kingston confused and confused. Confused and brings up their looming barbed wire everywhere match. He says everything Kingston does as far as being a friend turns to mold as he's a curse. Um Kingston knows that Ortiz got his head shaved and Santana is out hurt. Jericho says he took Brian Dennison out and he doesn't know when he's coming back. As for Ruby Soho, she got a manager hand and a cursed career. He says Kingston needs to take better care of his chicks. Jericho calls Kingston a mark for Terry Funk. Onita and Sabu. He points out that he won the first barbed wire match in Canadian history and he likes the pain. Jericho says he just as static and maniacal as Kingston, but the Mad King underestimate that. He says next week Kingston will be facing the Painmaker. Jericho says he accepts the match because this is the final fight in their saga, and once he beats him, Kingston can crawl back into a hole with his substance issues and his mental health issue because he'll never be never at Jericho ever again. I mean, Jericho level will never be at Jericho's level. Jericho says the only thing that can wash away his sins is a tidal wave of Kingston's blood, and he calls Kingston a loser. Um, Backstage, Eddie Kingston responds by telling Jericho that he can bring the Painmaker or whoever he wants because next week he's going to pay. He's going to pay. The Mad King says he's going to hurt Jericho and he's going to enjoy it. Alright, let's move on. So we get the AEW Interim World Championship Eliminator. Okay, AEW Interim World Championship Eliminator. John Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita. All right, I'm gonna say this was a quick match. Alright, Moxley and Takeshita lock up and fill each other out. They trade shoulder blocks. The champion takes to Takeshita to the mat. The two men trade blows and Moxley floods his opponent with a clothesline. The perv of violence gets a 2 count with a power driver. He grounds Takeshita, but the latter rallies and drives him with a German suplex on the apron. Moxley drills Takeshita with a boot to the head. Moxley punches Takeshita outside of the ring, bursts him, bursts him open, and licks the blood. The champion hits a superplex and stops Takeshita. The Japan star rallies with a leaping clothesline. Takeshita drops Moxley with a brainbuster. Moxley gets some knees up on a frog splash attempt. He locks in a cross arm breaker, but Takeshita reaches the ropes. After a hurricane, Takeshita dives onto Moxley up the ring. He hits a frog splash for a 2 count. The two competitors trade blows. Takeshita reverses a sleeper into a blue thunderbomb. Moxley hits a Paragon shift. Takeshita counters the Death Rider and hits a German suplex for a near fall. Moxley hits the Death Rider elbow Takeshita and makes Takeshita. John Moxley makes Takeshita tap out to the Bulldog choke. The winner of the match, John Moxley. That was a quick match. Julia Black says Darby Allin is not free of the consequences of his choice. Monica Black says Venom is a non-organized once it's in your system. Brody King tells Darby Allin that he didn't need his phrase, and he's getting his body taken what's Darby Allin's. All right, so we get the in-ring segment. Christian Cage with Luchasaurus. Christian Cage targets the varsity blondes in his matches by insulting Brian Pillman's Jr.'s mullet. He says Brian had a father, but his father was a legend in this business, at least according to other people. Christian Cage says Brian Pillman Jr. was a average at best, but he respected the blood and sweat. He's Scarfield. He says Filming will be applied if he knew his final contribute what's that contribution whatever contributing to the business was his son. Case says Griff Garrison looked like Jungle Boy, which fires up Luchasaurus. Alright, so we get Luchasaurus accompanied by Christian Cage versus Griff Garrison accompanied by Brian Pillman Jr. This was a quick match, didn't last long. Garrison takes the fight to Luchasaurus, but the big man overpowers him. He drops Garrison with a German suplex and plants him with a choke slam. Cage tells him to do it again. He does before he makes Garrison tap out to the snare trap. The winner of the match, Luchasaurus. Cage tells Luchasaurus to attack Garrison again, and that's exactly what he does. Brian Pillman Jr. gets in Luchasaurus' face, and the big man slams Garrison onto Brian. Brian Pillman Jr., who was laid out on a table twice. Alright, backstage, so we get Tony Schiavone, Axe 2.0, and Daniel Garcia about being suspended in a shark cage for Jericho's match next week. Matt Minner says he wants Claudio, Castano, and Kingston's others allies in a cage. Daniel Garcia says really Yuta has been doing his best friends, doing his best Daniel Garcia impression for months. He says Yuta took his identity, so at Death Before Dishonor, he'll take the Pure Championship. A video package confirmed that AEW All Out will be held in Chicago on September 4th. Okay, backstage. Tony Schiavone interviews Hangman Page, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds say they upset after Brody King eliminated Hangman and the Royal Rumble. The Battle Royal. Page Silver challenged the Spooky Perverts in the House of Black to a match on AEW Rampage. All right, so we had Claudio Castano versus Jake Hager. This match was I'm gonna say this match was decent. This was a decent match. Castano immediately drills Hager with a European uppercut and goes for a neutralizer, but Hager reverse. Hager forces Claudio with a lariat. He goes for an ankle lock and Claudio reverses. He hits a tiger feint kick for a 2 count. Claudio nails Hager with some uppercuts and strikes. Hager returns the favor and they keep exchanging blows. Claudio hits a bulldog for a 2 count. He slams Hager's head into the turnbuckle several times. Hager trips him up on the top rope and slams him to the mat. He throws Claudio and hits the Hager bomb for a 2 count. Hager takes control and drills Claudio with some jabs. Claudio rallies, but Hager slams him. The Swiss star hits a deadlift suplex. Hager nails him with a big boot. Claudio hits a springboard uppercut, and both men are down. The former tag team partners trade punches. Claudio uppercuts Hager and sends him into the outside. A diving crossbody earns Claudio a 2 count. Claudio swings Hager and locks in a Scorpion Deathlock. The Jericho Appreciation Society runs to ringside and Hager capitalized by slamming Claudio for a 2 count. Claudio suplex Hager and Angelo Parker distracts him. The Swiss star hits a pop-up uppercut and hits the Ricola bomb for the win. The winner of the match, Claudio Cascano. Alright, that match was decent. Backstage, Hook doesn't say anything during the interview. The show plays a video package of Thunder Rosa's match with Miyu Yamamoto Yamashita. Alright. Backstage, Thunder Rosa discussed her return to Japan and says Yamashita will get a shot at the gold. Rosa and Tony Storm say they're ready to take on anyone. Britt Baker, accompanied by Jamie Hayter, interrupts and says this place is a natural disaster without her. She and Jamie Hayter say they know thunderstorms can be very damaged, but they're equally to deal with them. Rebuild hands Sony Shabana a bag, but its contents contents are unclear. All right, so we get Serena Deeb versus Anna Jay. Okay, this match was quick. Serena Deeb and Anna Jay lock up and feel each other out. They exchange counters. Jay gains the upper hand, but Serena Deeb rolls through and locks in a submission hold. Anna Jay gets out of it and goes for the Queen Slayer. Serenity snaps Jay over the rope and hits a twisted neck breaker. The two women fight out around ringside. Serenity grounds Anna Jay and drops her with a neck breaker through the ropes. The veteran continues to control the action, and she hits a backstabber. Anna Jay fires up with a fury. She gets a 2 count with a suplex. Serenity spins Anna Jay around, but Anna Jay counters a power driver, the professional of professional wrestler, wrenches Anna Jay's arm. Serenity hits a dragon screw, but Anna Jay locks in the Queen Slayer. Serenity escapes and makes Anna Jay tap out to the Serenity lock. Alright, the winner of the match, Serenity. Serenity kicks the hole in after the bell until Mercedes Martinez makes the save. Backstage, Jade Cargill is standing by with the baddies. She tells Leah Gray to fetch her some water. Stokely Hathaway tells Cargill to trust him and says they be watching Chris Allen's match with Athena on Rampage. Kira Hogan tells Gray that she'll never be a baddie. Tay Conti confronts Anna Jay, her former friend, and says she needs to make better choices if she wants to get on TV more. Alright, so we get the main event of the evening. AEW World Tag Team Champion, Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson with Brandon Cutler versus Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. Um, this main this main event, I'm gonna say this was a good main event match. Good. Lee and Matt Jackson start the bout. Matt evades Lee strikes and tags Nick. Swerve also tags in and they make each other. They match each other step for step and with flips and drop kicks. They evenly match, but Nick Jackson takes control with an arm drag. Starks tags and both he and Nick go for an arm drag on the ropes, but they get crunch. They get crunch. Caught. They get quote touch. Alright, Nick Jackson suplexed Starks 3 times and dished one out to Swerve to lead tags back in. He tagged back in and he double suplexed Matt with Hobbs. Lee overpowered Starks and Nick Jackson Swerve and Lee double team Matt. Starks tags himself in and double teams Swerve with Hobbs. The team tags do gains the upper hand. Starks isolate Swerve as he maintains the advantage. Hobbs and Starks continue to dominate Swerve. The Young Bucks tag in and continues to control the match. Swerve drop kicks the Young Bucks and gains some breathing room. Lee tags in and clears house with a series of splashes in the corner. He throws Starks into the Young Bucks. Lee catches catches a diving mat and slams him into neck. Hobbs tags in and squares off with Lee. Both men are down. After a double crossbody, Hobbs hits a frog splash for a 2 count. Nick tags in and starts hits an assistant cutter while Nick is on Hobbs' shoulders. Bodies are flying on the Young Bucks. Super kick everyone. Hobbs accidentally trucks over the referee in the corner. Matt tries to use the title as a weapon, but Stark stops him. Swerve grabs the title and uses it on Lee, but he drops it. Matt hits him, blow, blow the belt, and blasts Swerve with the title for a 2 count. The Young Bucks hit the BTE trigger on Swerve, but Starks breaks up the pin. Swerve and Lee hit the powerbomb / diving stomp, but Hobbs breaks up the pin. Hobbs dishes out spine buster to everyone. Ricky starts floors Swerve with a spear. Keith Lee hits the Young Bucks with of their shoes and dumps Hobbs onto the floor. Swerve Strickland dives onto the Young Bucks and Hobbs at ringside. Lee pounds Starks and dives onto everyone. Swerve hits the Swerve stomp for the win. The winner in your new AEW World Tag Team Champions, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. This was a good main event right here. This was a good match. And AEW Dynamite goes off the air. All right, like I stated earlier, AEW Dynamite was a good show, and I'm glad that Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee are now your new AEW World Tag Team Champions. I know everybody in the wrestling community is happy about this, so that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, AEW Dynamite was a good show. That's all I gotta say from here. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed my AEW Dynamite review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what your thoughts on AEW Dynamite. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on the red bell for all notifications when I premiere a brand new video or I go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. This your boy, Big Boy Facts.TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you guys tomorrow over there on Twitch for some more to come at 11. And then Thursday I will stream WWE 2K22 over there on Twitch on Thursday. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. But anyway, this your boy, Big Boy Facts.TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. This your boy, Big Boy Facts.TV. KFG Crew, KFG Kings, Too Sweet, and I'm out of here. Gang.